wreck this week, perhaps, after pitching a shutout, and confidence is pretty high with that group?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we played a very clean game. Very few mistakes. I mean, if you want me to talk about mistakes, I got a small list of them, but from letting the quarterback scramble around, a couple misfits in the run game, that was, those couple things in particular. But yeah, our guys played a really disciplined, clean football game, and as I said after the game, that was the most pleasing part of the game. That sometimes the statistics are misleading, and but you good or bad, but when you play well, and you're happy and you're satisfied, and and that's kind of how you felt after the game. Our guys, again, were for 4 quarters played a real complete, very precise game that really executed at a high level.
Now, Robert and Corey both said that it was their favorite game they had ever played in defensively for Clemson. Could you see that?
Oh, it looked like they had a lot of confidence, very focused for the entire game, and really felt that they enjoyed playing because they knew what was coming, and they were playing disciplined. I just thought, just overall, really the discipline, and then the game's so much simpler when you play with discipline, and you're reading your key, and you're trusting your key, and reacting to your key, and then you're simplifying the game. So now you're able to play fast and physical, and everybody kind of did their part. There were no quote unquote weak links in the game. All 3 levels really played well, and so were they happy? You saw guys enjoying the game, and that doesn't happen a whole lot. And sometimes you kind of get in the groove and you catch a team when they're a little bit off, and you're really on, and again you kind of overwhelm them. And again, as a football team, we really complemented each other in every way really well. So it's not just about just playing well; it's also catching them on a bad day too. Where sometimes it's not as much you, sometimes it's you and them not executing for whatever reason. So that being said, long story short, I can see why they were having fun out there.
Talk about the confidence level of this defense coming off the last week, seeing what you're capable of with everybody.
It's real, confidence is real high. That game was a big momentum game for us to just show that we can play all 4 quarters, which we did, and we can play with anybody, and we played to the standard of Clemson, and knowing that Clemson is our biggest opponent, and when we're not beating ourselves, we can be pretty good.
The defensive end position, obviously.
The way this defense played last weekend, what's the mood like in the locker room right now with you guys?
It's a really good move. Put together a complete game like we've been searching for since the season started, and we're clicking on all phases and looking to build on for the next performance this upcoming Saturday.
What makes Vic Beasley so special? How the season has gone for you so far, and having to go through what you've gone through to get back to this point?
Well, you could say frustrating. I'm not sure that's the right word. It's obviously suffering an injury to pick out a couple of games your senior year isn't what you want to do, but football's a crazy game. We all know that. So just trying to get the team back on tracks.
What was the rehab process like for you the last few weeks?
It's definitely tough, but you just gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. And coaches need